This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the first convoy of the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum humanitarian and charity establishment has begun distributing winter aid to remote and some of the poorest villages across Egyptian governorates. The establishment will distribute blankets in Sohag and Asyut. In future stages, the winter aid will reach other governorates such as Luxor, Kina, Aswan in North Upper Egypt and other Nile Delta governorates. Saleh Zahir, the director of the establishment, stated that the philanthropic organisation is working hard to provide state-of-the-art services to remote areas across the country. In conjunction with the Sheikh Hamdan Awards for Medical Science, the 9th Dubai International Conference for Medical Science was organised over the past 3 days, bringing top-notch scholars and researchers from the field of medicine sciences to the UAE. The topic for this year was themed gastroenterology, with an emphasis on liver, colon and pancreatic disorders. The conference included 14 scientific lectures and 12 workshops, accredited by the UAE University, with 18 continuing medical education hours. Select winners of the Sheikh Hamdan Awards spoke at the conference and discussed a number of important topics under the themes such as the microbiome revolution, double balloon enteroscopy in children, among others. The exchange of ideas and years of study by researchers looks to benefit the world at large.
This scientific conference is a great forum where there are winners, award winners at the international level who are pioneers in the field of medicine for their great achievement are being rewarded. And this is the vision and under the direction of His Royal Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum. In this meeting, every couple of years, there is a theme in the medicine which has been chosen. And all the pioneers, researchers, great clinicians who had an impact on the field of medicine are being rewarded. Of course, this will give them a great appreciation. This will inspire the young generations of physicians to follow their footsteps and achieve in the field of medicine. At the end, it's all for the benefits of the patients and the human being. And we are glad this year that it is in the field of gastroenterology. It's an important medical field where it affects a lot of patients. I will say 10 to 15% of world population are affected by the diseases of the gastroenterology and liver. And we are lucky this year. We have many researchers, scientists who are here in Dubai, and they are giving their presentations, their experience, with interactions of the physicians of the local community. And we hope this also will continue for the benefit of the human at a global level.
The conference this year was organised without physical papers through POCEN technology, which enabled participants to receive electronic copies of publications from the conference. The 9th edition also offered solid ground for medical research networking, and participants present were keen to interact and collaborate with achievers from the field. Speakers at the event praised the efforts of the patron of the award in building a strong foundation of scientific research, not only in the region but also globally through the conference, bringing learning and opportunity to all.
The conference is a very good chance for us to interact with milestones in the field of cancer research. For me, we're doing a lot of cancer research considering the colorectal cancer. And here, of course, we're looking for very good chances for collaboration with people overseas. And we are also looking for some joint projects with these people.
I just want to congratulate the organisers of this very significant conference, which has been going on now, I think, for a number of years. It fosters collaboration among scientists in the world, and particularly I think it fosters research in the United Arab Emirates, because medical research is very important for improving the quality of patient care. You cannot translate or buy or import research into your country. You have to do it yourself. And I'm impressed by what I've seen in terms of the research efforts here and by the willingness of the people to promote such research efforts.
Mandated by the Council of Ministers, the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratisation will begin receiving and processing applications for the recruitment and employment of domestic workers in Dubai in the first quarter of 2017. According to Emirates news agency WAM, the move is a first step towards extending its mandate to the rest of the country in the second quarter. Sakir bin Gobash Saeed Gobash, the Minister of Human Resources and Emiratisation, stated through a statement that the ministry will strive to administer this sector in line with the government of the future vision, adding, as in most countries, all sectors of employment now become the responsibility of a single government agency. Gobash said that his ministry will build on the accomplishments in this vital sector under the stewardship of His Highness Lieutenant General Sheikh bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Interior, in terms of important legislative initiatives and the quality of the services offered to stakeholders. The ministry intends to follow through with policies and strategic plans, with a view to apply the same principles and labour governance standards across private sector employment, while at the same time taking into consideration the particularities of domestic employment. Associated labour workers are legally defined as those employed in or by households and include house workers and nannies, cooks, guards, drivers, shepherds, gardeners and household agricultural help. In a bid to better treat newborns that suffer from genetic diseases, the Dubai Health Authority is raising awareness about their newborn early screening tests that are available at their hospitals and clinics. Dr. Mahmoud Al-Halik, the consultant neonatologist and head of the paediatric department at Latifa Hospital, stated that they constantly strive to raise awareness about the importance of early screening, as it can detect more than 30 genetic diseases before the symptoms can start appearing in children. He said that newborns undergo the screening between 24 to 48 hours after they are born. If they are already discharged, they will then be given an appointment at the DHA's primary healthcare centres. The test is conducted by taking a drop of blood from the heel of a newborn's foot to find out if they might suffer from any genetic diseases that can affect their physical and mental growth, which could also lead to death in some cases. Dr. Al-Halik stated that early screening can detect thalassemia, sickle cell anemia, cystic fibrosis and many other diseases, where early detection and treatment can be beneficial. He added that if tested positive, then further investigation would be made in order to provide the needed treatment. He also revealed that 100% of newborns at Latifa Hospital undergo this test in order to help parents take early precautions. His Excellency Mata Al-Taya, the Director General and Chairman of the Board of Executive Directors at the Road and Transport Authority, has announced the opening of a smart mall in 4 of Dubai's metro stations. These include Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank, Damac, Dubai Internet City and Emirates Towers stations. And the move looks to help promote Dubai as the smartest city in the world. Al-Taya was quoted saying that the smart mall concept, rolled out by the RTA in collaboration with Etisalat, is the first of its kind worldwide, allowing Dubai Metro commuters a smart shopping experience via an interactive, high-definition 3D digital screen that spans 9 square metres and lets 2 people to process their purchases transactions at this one time. It was noted that foodstuffs are currently available and more products will be added in the following phase, such as clothes and electronics. In the Smart Mall, a customer can choose items on display and then add them to the shopping cart. Payments can also be made through a credit card, and the goods are also delivered at the time and place that is specified by the customer. The RTA is also considering other payment options such as Knoll cards or through mobile phone credit. After a successful run of events in Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Abu Dhabi, Al Ain, Amal Quain and Ras Al Khaimah, the 15th cycle of the EEG's annual National Environmental Campaign, Clean Up UAE, made its way to its final destination over in Fujairah, where a ton of waste was collected. The core message behind the event has not changed over the years, which is to preserve the environment by maintaining cleanliness, recycling, and making this an integral part of the community on a daily basis. It was noted that for EEG, this campaign is more than just a clean-up activity, as it delivers a strong message to the community about preserving the environment and also instilling a culture of volunteerism in the hearts of all people in society. That's according to officials. It was also revealed that this year they have recorded the highest ever participation of 125,000 volunteers. And finally, work on the highly anticipated Heart of Europe project in Dubai has begun, featuring partially submerged floating seahorse villas, hotels and resorts, offering a unique luxury lifestyle product to residents and tourists in the UAE. The 4.8 billion dirham Heart of Europe project, located just 4 kilometres from the coast of Dubai, comprises of 6 offshore islands named after St. Petersburg, Germany and Europe. One of the key highlights of the mega project is a heart-shaped island, which is inspired from the Maldives and will feature floating seahorse villas from rooms submerged underwater, white sandy beaches, lagoons, a large infinity pool and lush gardens. The project features an exclusive marine-style retreat for tourists, boasting 3 levels, including 1 underwater, 1 at sea level and 1 on the upper deck. The master bedroom and bathroom will be totally submerged underwater, offering views of the surrounding coral reef and marine life, while the accommodation at sea level will boast floor-to-ceiling windows, a fully fitted kitchen and a dining area and open-plan living area. In order to provide a healthy lifestyle option to their guests, principles and practices of Feng Shui, the Chinese system of harmonizing everyone with their surrounding environment, are being used for even more effect. A European company that is developing the cluster of islands revealed that the necessary infrastructure for the hotels and resorts will be completed by 2020. That's just in time for the Expo 2020 Dubai.
Today we are here on the island with the top Feng Shui master from the entire world. It's Master Li, and he's supporting us in our project to design and build it following Feng Shui principles. Now, one of the ruler's vision was to have islands built in a Maldives style. If you look at Maldives Islands, they are surrounded by coral reefs. Now, this Gulf doesn't actually have coral reefs, so that means we needed to find specialists to help us design and build coral reefs. And then we are faced with the issue, from where should we bring corals to these reefs. And we started already in 2008 to set up a coral nursery and start collecting and growing corals. And right now we have a coral nursery for more than 100,000 corals.
Feng Shui is a culture which brings luck to people's life. It helps in designing the interior decoration, such as how to put a bed or a sofa in the room to balance the negative and positive forces in nature. As greening is very important for humans, especially in desert region, the ancient art of Feng Shui explains how to place different plants around the building based on its 5 elements of nature. I believe Feng Shui is a scientific technique that will change people's living environment and will also bring more greening in Dubai in the future.